What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a ranking of the NECA Michael Myers figures. Well, NECA Halloween figures, I should say, because we are going to include the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch figures. But how am I determining my list? I do have an older NECA Michael figure. I am only doing the figures that I own from the current lines, which started with the 2018 Ultimate. So that would be the 18 Ultimate, the Retro, the Halloween 2, and the Halloween 2 Retro, and then the Season of the Witch, and then the Halloween Kills, and then the Halloween 2018 Laurie Strode. The only figures I don't have of the newer figures is the 2-pack of Laurie and Loomis, and also the 2-pack of Michael and Loomis, because it has not came out in my area. And I will eventually get the Loomis and Laurie Strode 2-pack as well. But I want to do this list because I really love what NECA has done with the Halloween license that they have. I know it's a very limited license. I think they can only really do the properties done by Universal, hence why we got Halloween 2, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, and then Halloween 18 and Halloween Kills. But I would love for them to somehow get all the licenses and make all the Michael Myers. That would be like a dream of mine. But from what they've given us, it's been amazing. So let's start with, we're going to go from least to best. And even being least on the list does not mean I don't like it. I actually truly love each and every one of these figures. I think that these are the best Michael Myers figures to come out. So let's start out. What is my least favorite of the current Halloween figures by NECA? In the last place is the retro cloth of Michael Myers in Halloween 2. And you're going to see in my list that the retro cloth line is not my favorite. I do prefer the Ultimate lines over the retros. Now, the one thing I think the retro cloth figures have over a lot of these Ultimate figures is the fact that they have the better of the face sculpts that I've come to see. Like, I do think that this face sculpt is better than the Halloween 2 Ultimate figure, but the overall figure, in my opinion, is better. Just like I think that the retro cloth 2018 Michael has a better head sculpt than the 2018 Ultimate, but you know, as far as accessories and overall figures, I just think the Ultimates are always better. So unfortunately, yeah, for those retro cloth lovers out there, they are going to be lower on my list, but it doesn't mean I don't like them. I do love these figures a lot. I do think this is an excellent Michael Myers figure. I mean, I think the face sculpt is breathtaking. But someone has to be last, and this is the guy that had to do it. So let's see who's next. We got the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch Trick-or-Treaters. And once again, I love these figures. But as far as the Halloween franchise goes, as much as I love this movie, I really love the character of Michael Myers. So, you know, that's why these guys are as low as they are. I think as a part of a Halloween collection, it's really cool to have these. But for me, like, I really just love getting, you know, Michael Myers. So that's why these figures are where they are. I think these are fantastic figures. And especially, I love the fact that the Halloween Kills and Halloween 2018 actually has trick-or-treaters wearing the Season of the Witch masks in there. So it's kind of cool to kind of get, you know, it's almost like if you haven't seen Season of the Witch, but you've seen Halloween Kills, you can get a little bit more of an accessories for your Halloween Kills display. And I think these guys look fantastic in my Halloween display. And I do love these figures, like I said. But again, this is a list. Someone has to be on the bottom, and you know, that's where we are. So on the list we have the fantastic figure of Laurie Strode from Halloween 2018, and this was a surprise. I did not think we were going to get a Laurie Strode figure, and now NECA has given us two. They've given us the retro cloth, which I don't own, and they've given us the 2018 version, which I love. I think this is such a fantastic figure. And I just think that, you know, to have a Laurie Strode, and now we're about to get an Ultimate Loomis with the 2-pack of Halloween 2, I think it's really cool that we're going to have the pivotal characters of the Halloween franchise in both retro cloth form and the Ultimate form. But I highly recommend picking up this Laurie Strode. They look really great in your Halloween display. And yeah, this is where she's at on the list. On the list, we have a retro cloth figure, and this actually may be my favorite retro cloth figure in my collection, is the 2018 Michael Myers. I think this is by far, well, actually, this is my second favorite head sculpt of the Michael Myers NECA figures from the current line. I think that there's a figure that's probably going to be number one on the list that has the whole package, the Ultimate body style, the face sculpt. But, you know, looking at this face sculpt and just how the overalls look and just the overall look of this figure, I just think this is great. I love this figure, and that's why it's so high up on the list. Even though I'm not like the biggest retro cloth fan, I do think that this figure is fantastic. So that's why he is where he's at. He actually looks really cool with the steelbook too. But yeah, actually all these behind it too are of my Halloween steelbook collection. So I am waiting for my Halloween Kill steelbook, and then maybe I'll do a more in-depth video of my steelbooks. But yeah, so continuing on with the list. Into the top 3. At number 3 is Halloween 2's Ultimate Michael Myers figure. The things with the Ultimate figures is that I love the body sculpts, I love the articulation, and most of the time the face sculpts are great, but compared to the Retrocloth do tip that. But the accessories that come with it, and I cannot wait to get the 2-pack of Loomis with a newer, updated version of this figure, because I think this figure is truly amazing. And one thing that stops it from being higher is I think the face sculpt is a bit off, especially looking at the Retrocloth. I think the Retrocloth is more screen accurate, but I do think this figure is amazing. I think that these next figures in my top 3 are like probably the definitive Michael Myers figures. Actually, I just think they're really fantastic. But no, I really love this figure. I can't wait for the 2-pack, because the 2-pack's going to come with the flame accessories. But this one comes with, I think, 3 head sculpts. It comes with the bloody eyes, the one that he's wearing, the Ben Tramer, and then it comes with a crazy amount of accessories of weapons. So these Ultimate figures just give you so much, and it's so much bang for your buck, and that's why this is number 3. Let's go to number 2 is the 2018 NECA Ultimate Michael Myers. This was the return of the license for NECA, and I think this figure is breathtaking. And like I said, I do think the Retrocloth figure is the better head sculpt, but this head sculpt is amazing. And for a long time, man, this was my favorite NECA Michael Myers figure. I just thought this figure was so cool. I love the look of the 2018 movie. I love the 2018 movie a lot. Like, it's one of my top, it's probably my top 4 Halloween films. I think I saw the 2018 movie, I think like 7 times in theaters. I loved it. It was such a return to form. And to be able to like immortalize it in figure form, and what James Jude Courtney was able to do, it's just everything about this figure. The accessories, the hands, you get different hands, different head sculpts, different weaponry. So much good stuff with this figure, and I can't recommend this figure enough. And for a long time, this was holding the number 1 spot until we get to our number 1. Coming in at number 1 is the definitive Michael Myers NECA Ultimate figure, in my opinion. It has, and what makes this one the best is it has the articulation of the Ultimate figures, the accessories of the Ultimate, but what it gives overall is the perfect face sculpt. This is like Retrocloth quality face sculpt, in my opinion. When I compared the Retrocloth Michael from 2018 to this one, it's almost like a splitting image of the, obviously with burn marks on it. I really, really love this figure. I think this is the best Michael Myers figure NECA has given us, in the Ultimate line. And I highly recommend, if you guys can find this figure, to get it in your collection. I think everybody's gonna be really happy. This is my number 1 pick for the NECA Michael Myers figures. This is my list. Like I said, I don't have all of them, but maybe when I finally get the 2-pack of Loomis and Laurie and the 2-pack of Michael and Loomis, maybe I'll do an updated list to see if anything has changed, because I do want to get them all. I love Halloween. Halloween's my favorite franchise of all time, so I try to collect everything to do with Halloween and NECA. But this is what I have for right now. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like my list. What's your list? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.